Hostile warships pose a growing threat to the sovereignty of maritime nations, to their naval forces and their sea lines of communication. The Fokker Maritime Enforcer, the new state-of-the-art maritime patrol aircraft, has been designed and built to counter these hostile warships before they come within engagement range of their targets. Advanced sensor, navigation and tactical systems enable the crew to detect, track and localize submarines and surface vessels.
TACO from radar. Contact on bearing 180, range 54 miles. TACO from ESM. Contact on bearing 183, classified as surface and hostile.
Pilot from TACO. Missile programmed, ready to launch. TACO from captain. Roger, clear to land. Pilot from TACO. Roger. Missile gone. Confirm, weapon loose.
Pilot from radar. Possible sinker at bearing 330. Range 35 miles. Steer heading 330.
Roger, turning 330.
TACO from acoustics. In contact on board 3 and 4 with CPA on board 4. Range 1500 yards.
Pilot from TACO. Torpedo ready for launch and selected. TACO from captain, launch when ready. Pilot from TACO. Roger. Torpedo gone. Put out loose.
Warships with potentially hostile intentions pose a threat to the peace and security of maritime nations. To counter this threat, the Fokker Maritime Enforcer, MPA, is offered as the optimum solution. With the ability to fulfill the broad spectrum of missions required to preserve maritime sovereignty, by searching, identifying, localizing, and eventually destroying the threat posed by submerged or surface targets, and to provide round-the-clock surveillance of coastal waters and vital shipping lanes. The Fokker Maritime Enforcer has the potential to meet foreseeable requirements until the end of this century. The search radar, ESM, and infrared detection system enable detection, identification and localization of surface units. With the search radar, surface vessels can be detected and the operator can transfer significant data to the central tactical system. The system employs wideband frequency agility, high-ratio pulse compression, digital signal processing and track-while scan capability. Selected combinations of these attributes achieve high detection probability for small targets in high sea states. The ESM system will provide detection, analysis and identification of transmitting radars in the 0.5 to 18 GHz frequency bands. The system generates alarm tones which will be input to the non-acoustic sensor operator's intercom system. The operating status of detected radars is indicated by steady or flashing symbols so as to indicate scan modes, signifying radar search, track, track-while scan, etc. The infrared detection system is installed in the turret, controlled by the TACO, and enables detection and identification of surface contacts at night while the aircraft remains at a safe standoff distance. The sonobuoy storage and launching system is able to handle 40 buoys of A-size type, which will be launched by means of an 8-round rotary launcher or a single pressurized launching tube controlled by the TACO. The TACO will instruct the ordnance handler to load the sonobuoy launcher with the required type of sonobuoys, with the required depth setting and operating life. The TACO will select and launch the required sonobuoys. The acoustic subsystem processes acoustic signals transmitted by deployed sonobuoys and so provide detection and identification of submarines. The basic system is designed to process data from omnidirectional passive Jezebel SSQ-41 sonobuoys in low-frequency analysis and recording LOFAR and correlation detection and recording CODAR modes. Bathythermal sonobuoys SSQ-36, omnidirectional active sonobuoys SSQ-47. In addition, an acoustic localization plot, ALP, can be selected. The Central Tactical System, CTS, will enable the Tactical Coordinator, TACO, to coordinate the data from both surface and subsurface sensors as well as from the navigation systems. The system will allow the TACO to manage the search for and the examination of sonobuoy, ESM, radar and visual targets. It will be used to vector the aircraft on to intercept courses to suspected targets for possible weapon deployment and will aid the planning of flight and search patterns. The subject systems are interfaced via a MIL-standard 1553 data bus. Prior to entering the search area, the TACO will be able to use his graphics display to plan the flight paths for the type of search to be conducted. He will be able to enter search locations and/or patterns for sonobuoy drops via the rollerball and function keys. He can use the tabular areas of the tactical display to enter and recall sonobuoy external stores system inventories and assign loading parameters for the sonobuoy loader. In the search area, the TACO can initiate via the CTS sonobuoy drops. Sonobuoy launches will be tagged with time and position and presented on the tactical display. For pinpointing the detected submarine prior to the deployment of torpedoes, the MAD system can be used in lieu of active sonobuoys. The automatic self-compensating MAD system will display the distance of the submarine when within the range of the MAD sensor. To protect the aircraft and its crew under hostile conditions, a self-protection system is installed, providing deception by means of chaff and flare dispensers. The system decoys radar-guided missiles by means of chaff and heat-seeking missiles by means of flares. The release of the cartridges is either manual or automatic, triggered by threat warning signals from the ESM system. If triggered by the ESM system, an automatically adapted program of ejection is performed in accordance with the threat. The armament of the Fokker Maritime Enforcer comprises a variety of capabilities to suit the requirements of any mission, ASW or ASUW. The 8 weapon stations can carry a load of depth charges, torpedoes, both on the wing pylons as well as at the stub wings. The maximum weapon load is 8,800 pounds. The formidable Harpoon, or equivalent missile, can be carried on both the stub wings and the wing stations. All currently available torpedo types, such as A244S and Stingray, can be deployed from the Maritime Enforcer. Also, depth charges. The stores management system comprises a weapon arming panel and a weapon inventory panel operated by the TACO. The weapon on Station 5 is selected, armed, and released. As the depth charge falls away, the control light goes out. If required, 2 weapons can be deployed simultaneously. A torpedo is dropped from Station 6, which can carry up to 1,500 pounds. mid-wing station on the left-hand wing is fitted with a twin rack from which 2 torpedoes can be deployed. The stub wing, from which this torpedo is dropped, is capable of carrying up to 2,000 pounds. Now, a torpedo from Station 3, each capable of carrying up to 650 pounds, is released. For engagement of high-value targets and/or hostile naval forces, standoff anti-shipping missiles can be deployed, such as the Harpoon carried on the fuselage stub wings or on the wing pylon. With its Harpoon missiles, the Fokker Maritime Enforcer provides a new dimension of accuracy, firepower and survivability to counter the threat of missile-launching ships and to maintain the freedom of the seas. The missile control system in the Maritime Enforcer provides the means of initializing and launching the Harpoon, as well as receiving information from the mission subsystems on targeting, aircraft altitude, attitude, and speed. The Harpoon is highly versatile in terms of launch conditions, trajectory guidance and maneuverability, and is capable of finding and destroying fast-moving targets at more than 50 nautical miles range. Its different launch modes and seeker search patterns ensure effective attack in a variety of situations, and it requires no post-launch contact of the aircraft. For effective attack, a number of Harpoon operational modes can be selected. For example, a waypoint can be programmed in the Harpoon's flight profile to deceive the target ship's defense system. Priority targets may also be attacked by use of a sector search of the seeker head. Simultaneous attack by combined naval forces and the Maritime Enforcer can increase the effectiveness of a defensive operation. The Fokker Maritime Enforcer can carry 4 Harpoon missiles, 2 of which may be simultaneously initialized to attack a single target. The Fokker Maritime Enforcer, designed and equipped to combat the threat of maritime intrusion, combines state-of-the-art mission electronics, a variety of armament and extensive mission capability, and is one of the most cost-effective aircraft to patrol the seas.